That's the thing about being alone. It's not that you feel like you don't have anybody. It's like you feel like nobody has you. And man, and I know especially when we're young, we can't even put it into words, but we can feel that. And I remember a lot as a child feeling that way. Just feeling like nobody has me. Nobody has me.
That part.
If you don't look at your man and feel blessed to have him, let that man go and stop wasting his time.
Tough pill from a licensed therapist. If somebody says you deserve better or I can't give you what you want, you better believe them and go get better. Somebody that is really into you will be better for you. What they're actually trying to tell you is that they're not willing to change.
If you're going through a breakup and your ex is already dating someone else and feels like they've moved on and you've been replaced already, I want you to remember something. Breakups aren't won or lost in the days, weeks, or months that follow the breakup. It takes years to figure out who won. I'm not so sure they replaced you yet. They're just trying to replace you, and there's a difference. A lot of their time was wrapped up in things they did with you, and now they need to fill that time. So they found someone who was good at some stuff you weren't good at, then convinced themselves that they really liked them because they just needed to fill the space that was left by you. Meanwhile, you weren't afraid of the pain. Sure, you're hurting too, but you have the strength not to settle and convince yourself you like someone you barely know just because you're afraid of being alone. Giving you the opportunity to grow and learn. While they play house with someone new, avoiding dealing with anything they have to work on, you'll get back out there when you're ready and have a better chance of finding someone great. Your ex will realize this one thing they liked about their person isn't so great anymore. They'll break up with them, you'll be happy, and you'll win.
I said you love your girl too much. You love your girl too much.
What's too much?
To the point where you're so invested you could forget who you are.
It's just not a good thing.
Which once you get so invested into anybody that you forget who you are, you end up in the lost world once it goes south. And it will go south.
So how do they get out of that?
But what I'm saying, the only thing you could do when that happens is just like that analogy when you break your leg, right? You have to go to therapy, but forget the therapy. Guess what? You need to take time. No, forget all that mental. You need time. We got Rashawn here who is still healing, quote unquote. You need time. Everybody's time frame is different. It may take my leg a year to heal. It may take yours 6 months. But jumping into a next relationship is my.
What's the number one reason why you are still single? I'll go first. The number one reason why I am still single is because nobody wants to be loyal these days.
There is a lot to this, but I'm going to tell you one main way to avoid the situation he's in. Firstly, when you are dating, pay attention to how often she's initiating versus you. This is a huge indicator as to how drawn she really is to you. But also pay attention to her response to you initiating. If you ever get the vibe that she's doing it just for you, don't do it. Tell her no, even if she's saying maybe, because you never want her in the mindset of doing it for you out of obligation. If this is helpful, guys, let me know.
Oh, well. It was nice while it lasted, right?
It was nice while it lasted.
Honestly, I want to thank you for putting me through so much pain. I mean, fuck you, respectfully, but thank you. Because I would have not ever become this badass of a version of myself unless you done did what you did to me. And the best part about it is you no longer have access to me. I am literally this whole different kind of unit. I'm a different type of being, partly because of you, and not in a positive way though. It took you being a shit human being for me to become a great human being. You're still a shit human being because you don't even know what the fuck you did and why it was wrong. But I do. Oh, I learned from it too. I've set my fucking boundaries. Time out, bitch. I set my boundaries. I know who I am. I love myself now. And part of that is because of you. Thank you, but also fuck you.